Hey, it's Bruce from TPC. I'm here today with Seth Holmes. He is our apparel category manager. He is also an endurance cyclist, pedaling maybe thousands of miles a week.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely you ride a lot, so having good shoes really matters, right?
I wear shoes on every ride. Yeah. As one of the major touch points on the bike, I think footwear is super important to get a shoe that fits you, doesn't leave your foot cramped, and has good pedaling efficiency as well.
Yeah, and when it comes to that, when road cyclists start looking for, say, their first shoe upgrade, the first place to look is what we're going to call mid-tier shoes. So what is a mid-tier shoe, Seth, and why should road cyclists look at them?
Yeah, I'll liken this to maybe a group set which you might be more familiar with. I would compare these all to an Ultegra group set. You've got a lot of the trickle-down features that the top of the line has, but you're going to be a little bit more budget-friendly and accessible for most riders.
Yeah, and once you start getting into this middle tier, you start getting some of the nifty features that high-end shoes have. Carbon soles.
Yep.
I really like that because they're a lot stiffer than the nylon soles you find on a lot of entry-level shoes.
Yep.
So a lot more power transfer. Sometimes fewer hot spots. And then you also get these things that I love.
Yeah, boas.
Yeah, BOA dials. These make it super easy to get the shoe on and off.
Yep.
Really dial in the fit. So these three shoes here you grabbed, we got 3 different models. What are we looking at?
Yeah, we've got the Giro Regime, the Specialized Torch 3.0, and the Shimano RC7.
Yeah, and these are all below the top end. They all have a lot in common. They all cost the same.
Yeah, right around $240.
They all weigh very much the same, around 250 grams. They all have synthetic uppers. They all have 2 BOA dials. They all have carbon soles. So, I mean, they're all white. The best color, right?
According to Bruce.
According to me, yeah. But, I mean, how do you pick between like 3 different shoes like this?
Sure, that's a tough question. If you've ridden any of these brands before, it's probably going to be pretty easy to get right into the same size in this model. Another thing you're going to find at this price point, which you don't often find at entry-level shoes, is half sizes and possible width options, specifically with the Shimano.
And width is really important to me. I've got a 2E wide foot.
That's pretty wide.
So a pretty wide foot. So I always, struggle to find shoes that fit the way we've arranged them here. I tried these all on earlier. They're arranged from narrowest to widest. Okay. So I'd say Giro was the narrowest feeling. Specialized was a little bit wider feeling, and definitely the Shimanos were the widest, and they're not even the full, wide version.
Nice.
So if you do have a wider foot than me, then maybe Shimano's wide shoes are a great option to look at. Fit is a really hard thing to figure out when buying shoes online. So
Absolutely.
How do you deal with that?
Yeah, well, at tpc.bike, you can buy multiple sizes. We have a very easy return policy. If you want to try a couple different sizes and one doesn't work, you can go ahead and very easily return them. 30 days, no questions asked.
Yeah, but otherwise, I mean, all these shoes are really similar. They only have a few differences. I mean, this Giro, it's got, this sync wire mesh upper, which I think is really modern looking. It's got these L6 BOA dials. The Specialized, though, I think, has a different dial, right?
Yeah, not all BOAs are the same. With the Giro, you've got a Tighten or Release BOA. The Specialized actually comes with a dual direction BOA, which is really nice for mid-ride adjustments. You don't have to lose all that tension if your foot starts to swell mid-ride or you're just having any discomfort. The Shimano and the Giro are the same with just a release BOA. But what I do really like about this one, and I've ridden these before, is how much that expands. You can get your foot in and out really easily.
Yeah, and it should be said that when you move to a top-of-the-line shoe, really you're just getting a stiffer sole is the big thing you're getting.
Sure.
Yeah, which maybe you can notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think for most riders, these are the best option. Yeah. So definitely, if you're looking for a great pair of road cycling shoes, we have all these 3 models and so much more at our website, www.tpc.bike. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out on the road.